Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Snuggles and Storytime. My name's Amanda, and I'm so glad that you could join me today. Today, we're going to need to be very brave. We're going to go on a hunt looking for monsters. Are you brave enough to join me? I hope so. But before we get to our story, let's put our hands up so we can sing hello. Are you ready? Here we go. Hello, all my friends, how are you? Hello, all my friends, how are you? With the jiggle, 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 and a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hello, all my friends, how are you? I'm so glad you're here today. Maybe because you're here, I can be brave too. Sometimes, have you noticed that? Sometimes you feel a little bit more brave when other people are around. It's a little bit less scary. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping is the case today, because today our story is called The Great Monster Hunt. We're going to go looking for monsters. It's written by Norbert, Landa, and Tim Warnes. The Great Monster Hunt. Are you ready? I'm a little bit nervous. Will you be brave with me? Okay, good. Here we go. It's a big book. Early one morning, a funny noise woke up Duck. It sounded like psh, psh, and it came from right under her bed. Duck was not quite sure what it was, but she was too afraid to look. Instead, she jumped out of bed and ran for help. Who do you think she ran to help her? Maybe her mom or dad? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Pig! Duck yelled. There's something under my bed, and it's making strange sounds. It goes psh, psh, grrr. Psh, psh, grrr. Asked Pig. Oh my! We need someone really strong to help. Stay right where you are. And Pig ran to find Bear. Pig told Bear all about the frightening noise under Duck's bed. It goes psh, psh, grrr, bang, bang. I wanted to tell you, Bear, because you're so strong, said Pig. Bear lifted up a huge log. It is true I'm strong enough for almost anything, he said. But I think we better find someone who is loud enough to chase this thing away. Who could be really loud, I wonder? So they ran off to find Wolf, who was about to start his early morning howling. Bear told him the dreadful news about the terrifying thing under Duck's bed. It goes psh, psh, grrr, bang, bang, womp, womp. All the time, said Bear. We thought you could help us frighten it away. Oh, yes, I can, Wolf said proudly. There's no match for what I can do. Just listen. Ow! But we may also need help from someone who is very clever. Clever is another word for smart. You're able to think of things in a new way. So off they ran to find Owl. Listen, said Wolf. There's a dreadful and terrible sound coming from under Duck's bed. It goes psh, psh, grrr, bang, bang, boom, boom. Owl was at a loss for words. We thought you might know what to do, Pig said, because you're so clever. Do you think he's going to help? Maybe. Pig said, "Clever? Yes, I am. That's just what I am. So I can tell you one thing. Duck is in great danger." Oh no. Duck's in danger? Pig, bear, and wolf huddled close together. "Are you sure?" they asked. "Oh yes," Owl said. "Can you imagine anything kind and cuddly making such a noise?" "It must be a monster!" yelled Pig. "What are we gonna do?" "The only way to deal with a monster," Owl said, "is to trap it." Trapping is like catching it. Clever owl. So the animals set up a gathering rope and nets and useful pokey things, and then the four of them bravely set out for Duck's house. Do you think they're going to be able to trap it? I don't know. Let's see. Owl led the way because trapping a monster was his very clever idea. Next came Wolf, howling loudly. "Oh!" Then came Bear with his big monster buster stick. And last was Pig, clutching his great monster catcher net. Uh-oh. So there's the stick and there's the net. The net is kind of small. Do you think it will catch a monster? I don't know. Finally, they arrived at Duck's house and flattened their ears against the door. But no monstrous sound was heard. No screaming or crying or calling for help even. "Maybe we're too late," whispered Bear. "Oh no!" cried Pig in despair. "Duck, are you there?" called Wolf. Then the door slowly creaked open. What do you think it is? I hope it's not a monster. It was Duck. "You're here," she said. "Duck, you're in great danger," whispered Bear. "There's a monster under your bed!" cried Pig. Duck looked ready to faint. "A monster?" she whimpered. "How do you know?" "Because it goes psh, psh, grrr, bang, bang, whoop, whoop, growl," Pig yelled. "And whee!" the owl added. "Come on, let's get it." And the animals all charged into Duck's house. Duck looks kind of surprised. Did all those noises come from his house? It didn't. They changed it. I wonder what's going to happen. Up the stairs they crept, and then they heard the sound. Psh, psh, it went. It came from right under Duck's bed. Owl flashed his lantern, and the animals all gasped. They couldn't believe their eyes. Psh, psh. What do you think it was? Do you have an idea? There, right under Duck's bed, was a tiny mouse, snoring softly in a little tiny bed. Psh, psh. "While I never," Duck whispered. "Do you know what we've just done?" Owl smiled. All feeling rather silly, the animals looked at each other and giggled. "We made a monster out of a mouse." Is a mouse something you should be scared of? It's very tiny. Some people are scared of mice, but not everybody. The end. Were you brave? If you heard something underneath your bed, would you be brave enough to go look? I hope so. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.